easily substantiate that because whenever she puts on her liquid armor, it's stated that this is how she actually fights effectively in her mid to long range combat, right? When she puts on that effective armor. This is what increases her jumping power, her speed, all of that, right? And whenever she's doing that, Sukuna is still able to react and block her abilities. For example, when she went for that punch right here, when she goes for that follow-up, he's able to react and put the Divine Dogs up. Yes, it still goes through and he takes a hit, but again, we find out in chapter 230 the whole reason is because he was purposely taking hits.
Okay,
the reason that this time he's actually taking hits rather than as before he wasn't is because the point is to adapt to liquid metal. Yes. And she's currently surrounded by liquid metal. So taking blows here is actually beneficial to him, and yet he was still able to react and keep up to relativity by using the Divine Dogs to block.
Okay, okay. Well, I got a problem here. This was whenever he had the what's it called? The thing over his
the wheel.
The wheel.
Yeah, the wheel.
So he's automatically adapting to it once she attacks him. Like one attack, she adapts to it instantly.
Once he takes hits, it adapts.
Once she attacks him, adapts to it instantly. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not instantly. It takes a couple turns, but yeah.
It takes. Wait. Hold up. He doesn't adapt to it instantly. I could have sworn it was instant.
He has to.
No, it's a couple hits. Because remember, whenever he fought Maharaga in the Shibuya incident, he took dismantle the first time, and then he still took it 2 more times after that at closer ranges, and then at a point blank range.
But is that so? Okay. This is okay. Like I'm saying, I'm just asking for questions and all because I don't understand JJK myself. I'm a main.
Yeah, so I'm explaining. I'm explaining.
Is it
adaptability from Maharaga doesn't make it that you're just immune. So it's pretty heavily implied from what we're seeing that it adapts to that specific type of attack at that speed and that power, which is why Sukuna was still able to hurt Maharaga with Dismantle without using Domain Expansion.
Yeah, but is it because Sukuna's just way stronger? Because whenever Yorozu pulls out her final attack, like the whole Cladophistic destruction of her Domain Expansion, adapts to it instantly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to explain, right?
So, but that's my argument. Before this whole thing...
Hold on, Euros.
Wait, no, I was going to finish the argument. I was going to finish the argument. One sec. Right? That's my whole thing. Before this whole adaptation process goes on, they were going relative back-to-back with just total physicality feats. They were.
They were not, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So before she put on the liquid armor, neither one of them were going all out. Right?
Why not?
And the reason I explained that is because her going all out is putting on the liquid armor. And yet whenever she puts on the liquid armor, he is able to still constantly react to her attacks by using Divine Dog whenever she goes up for her follow-up attacks. The only reason he actually took hits from Yorozu is because stated in chapter 230, he was purposely taking hits whenever he was wanting to adapt with Maharaga, which is why he wasn't taking hits whenever she didn't cover herself with liquid metal. Once she covered herself with liquid metal, he was purposely taking blows from her because she was coded in her own curse technique, which is what allowed Maharaga to adapt.
Okay, yeah. And earlier you literally specified it's a speed boost, jumping boost, armor protection boost, and everything. None of that has nothing to do with them before going all out physicality stats. I hope you know that.
That's what I'm saying. Before they weren't going all out. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
But when Yorozu decides, Euros, hold on, you're interrupting.
No, I wasn't finished. You're cutting me off.
Euros, you don't like to be interrupted.
No, you're right. You're interrupting me right now. That's why I'm stopping you.
But he was talking and you talking.
No. I was continuing.
Just go ahead.
I asked him a question. It was a rhetorical question. It was not meant to be answered. Like you should know that, Pinoy. All right, let's continue.
No, why would I know that it was rhetorical? You asked the question.
Yeah, sure. Because a question that whenever I don't ask you for the answer.
Oh my God!
Bro, just go, Euros. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll continue now. That's no problem. So that's my point. They were going all out with just physicality statistics alone before adaptation process was even contributed into this fight. And whenever Yorozu activated her liquid armor, he adapted to it pretty much, not instantaneously since you don't like that. It took a couple hits and everything. And that's whenever Sukuna had the adaptation process. My whole argument goes like this. They were still going all out with just physicality statistics way before. You could attack that.
But I already did. That's what I was explaining. They weren't going all out. The reason I proved that they weren't going all out is because before Yorozu put on the liquid armor, she didn't land any blows. Sure, she blocked one kick. That's cool. But it wasn't until after she put on her liquid armor where she's increasing all of her stats. And yet Sukuna did nothing different and was still able to keep up with all of her physicality feats.
Okay.
What's up, Loka?
Yo, Pinoy, I don't get this. Pinoy, I don't get how you're gonna say it increased all her stats whenever you earlier literally just gave specification for specific stats. So what stats is she increasing?
Increasing your stats like jumping stats and things of that nature theoretically would increase your other stats. If you can jump further, faster, and things of that nature, and it's stated that whenever she puts on this armor, it's how she actually fully utilizes her mid-range combat. Yeah, we would say that she's absolutely
okay, but that's the difference. It was close range before.
No, I said mid-range. I said mid-range.
No. I'm saying it was close range before whenever they were going back-to-back, in my proposition.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Okay,
but then
so
in this mid-range,
relativity.
in this mid-range where she's fighting, it's the same quote mid-range that they were fighting in earlier.
Wait,
their ranges didn't change, so Sukuna is still keeping up with an increased stats Yorozu.
You're wrong. You're wrong because you literally said she got a jumping boost. And the first panel, as soon as we see Yorozu goes back into the fight, she jumps and punches Sukuna, and then Sukuna activates adaptation process. So that's already wrong. She wasn't close range.
So whenever he got punched, she went for a follow-up, and then again he used the Divine Dogs to move her out of the way. And the reason he took the punch is stated in Chapter 230, so he could adapt. That's the reason he took the punch.
Okay. You're not getting this. You're okay.
The wheel was on at the end of Chapter 217.
Wait, no, you said it was the same fighting style they was doing before, just she possesses like an amped armor suit, basically. I
never mentioned fighting style.
Okay, well, my fault. Fighting. It was the same fighting they was doing before, but she just had an amped armor increase that upgrade, I guess you would say, all her statistics and all her stats. I'm saying that doesn't make sense because you specified earlier the statistics and all. Because you specified leap, jump, for example. You specified speed increase.
I mean, do you need it to state all stats for it to be true? Hey, baby.
Because you kind of do.
Someone.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, so are we arguing Yorozu's even with 15 fingers Sukuna?
No, okay. I'm arguing right now is just that they were relative at the beginning of the fight. That's all. And it shows.
What's that word? At the beginning, I mean.
So you're just wrong.
No, so in the beginning, so the whole thing is if you're just trying to say that in the very beginning that they were relative in both holding back senses, I don't think anyone would disagree with that.
No, okay, that's the thing. I'm asking you, why were they holding back? They were still showing their physicality output to the max level, probably. If there's no negatable against that, then it's assumed to be true.
Probably. Why probably?
Why probably?
Yeah, I mean, Sukuna never goes all out in the beginning. We saw that right before that whenever he fights Ryu. He tried to cut him, and he was like, that didn't cut you. Well, I guess I'll actually try now, and then cut him in three.
And another thing, he upped the speed against Maki, and usually
Pinoy, I'm arguing against physicality, meaning he's punching and everything, not his dismantle, his cleave, his curse technique attacks. I'm arguing physicality. I've been arguing that from the very beginning. So
and that's fine, but you're trying to assert that they were going all out at that point, but just like you say that there's no. Dude, you love the whole don't interrupt me, but you interrupt all the time.
Go ahead.
Bro. All right, so you're trying to make a positive assertion they were both going all out at that time, but then you're also equally acknowledging that there's no negative negation to the whole thing as well. So then there's no proof one way or the other that they were relative. All that we do know for an absolute fact is that her stats were increased with liquid metal, and during that time, Sukuna purposely took blows from Yorozu, as stated in Chapter 230. So the only thing that you can say is that there was some form of relativity, but we show that even though her stats were increased, Sukuna was still keeping up in a physical sense whenever he was taking blows from Yorozu purposely. Okay. So that just shows that there's still no relativity.
Okay, if he was keeping up, like you said, if he's so much stronger than Yorozu, it wouldn't show no inflection of damage at all. But all right, that's my first point.
Why?
Sure. I'll explain. Yeah, sure. No. I'll explain if I could. I'll explain if I could. Can I?
Yeah.
Sure. So, whenever even in JJK and other fictional versions, whenever such a lower character that is so tremendously weaker and less significant of power than this other character, and they punch somebody, there's nothing. There's literally nothing.
That's not true.
That's not true. Yeah, I said that's why I said. Wait.
So
did you not hear me say? I said most. I said most instances. I didn't say that's always the case.
Yeah, and this is one of those.
What's an instance in JJK where that happened? What's an instance?
Sure. Let me just think real quick because let me think of an instance. Hold up.
The fuck was that?
Pins, I haven't talked to you forever.
What's up, Toji? What's good, girl?
Been?
Yo,
I'm good. I'm chilling, about to hit the gym, but waiting for my friend to be ready.
So, what are you arguing?
I'm arguing.
Yeah, what's up?
You at DreamCon?
He's doing that.
He's arguing.
So basically,
You didn't go? Why?
Quinch had the tier list, and he put Yorozu.
I couldn't go. I'm in the process of moving.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's
Now I'm glad that Neff got to go. I'm
glad all of them went. I saw.
Yeah.
I bought the Toji cosplay for Kakarot, so you
Can I really not think about it?
Yeah, let's go.
I was like, "Did you better cosplay, motherfucker?"
Yeah, no, I would have gone, but I got a lot of trips. I got my brother's bachelor party. I'm renting out a boat next week. Going to Vegas for the When We Were Young festival, and I still got like visiting family over the holidays. So I was like, I'm just not gonna go DreamCon. But,
Yeah, I'm going to Anime NYC though.
NYC, hell yeah! I'm going to the one in San Diego in January. Meeting up with Weed God there.
Oh, we
That's fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That's what's up.
That's hella fire.
Okay, wait. Somebody break down with the
Okay,
argument.
so basically,
yeah, please.
this guy was trying to say at the beginning of the fight between Sukuna, or I guess he's trying to say at the beginning of the fight between Sukuna and Yorozu, when they were both holding back, they were relative. That's fine, I guess. If you want to say that the two versions that were holding back were relative, okay.
No,
But-
I was just arguing that at the beginning of the fight, they have the same statistics of physicality, and it shows. When they're going all
so
out.
Euros, did you find that an instance in JJK
yeah.
where that's the case
Hold
yet?
up. Yeah. Hold up, I'm
For
still,
sure.
still thinking. I got
no worries.
many instances, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Elias, do you
Yeah, I
actually
told you
know
I bought the pants too. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah,
I was like,
so-
yo, I got
so
Toji
what-
pants.
So, what are you trying to look for?
Yeah, no, I just need a-
Carlos did Toji today too.
I just need an instance where
Yeah,
like,
Carlos could do
a
that.
character hits somebody in JJK and no damage at all. Like no inflection, no nothing.
You can't find one instance where somebody.
I'm asking her.
Oh, you did think of an instance?
I'm trying.
What?
No, I'm asking somebody real quick. My fault.
Wait, hold on. Repeat the question.
So, doesn't Dagon not take damage? I don't
That's
know
why
if that's
I
true.
was about to bring up Dagon
No,
and Nabito's case.
Let me tell you something. This happened in like the first 3 episodes. Gojo asked Yuji to punch him. Yuji says it's gonna hurt. I'm really strong, and he punches him, and it does nothing.
Okay, thank you. All right, there's one.
Yeah, there's
instance. Appreciate
Dagon
it.
instances. There's that. There should be others as well. I can think
Wait, hold on.
Like-
Before, wait, hold on.
Also, but it's a really weak instance is when that dude, I forget his name, but the dude with the luck powers, he tried to kick Nanami in the chest and it didn't do anything.
Okay,
But-
there we go.
yeah,
All right,
I
yeah,
forgot
there we
about
go.
that.
Yeah,
Really
I
Yeah.
that's
I can't
the
wait to
instance
see
I was
that
looking
animated.
for,
That's
actually.
I can't wait to see
That's
that.
gonna be
I was
dope.
trying to think of his
Yeah.
name.
Yo,
I kept saying
they better-
Hanami for some reason. I couldn't think of Nanami.
The Yuji one probably wouldn't be valid because he probably blocked it with Infinity. But yeah, the luck guy was definitely. I was waiting for him to bring that one up because he even tried to cut him and it didn't work either.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
waiting to see
So
for
what about
Euros to
that
bring that up.
instance? What about
No, I
that?
think that usually he like put his infinity
But I
down.
couldn't. Pinoy. I
He
get
could
it.
have. He could have. We don't know for sure. He absolutely could have. But I'm just saying, like that one, there's no like.
Nah, let me tell you.
alternative.
Actually, it was logically possible that his luck just turned against him. You know what I mean? 100%.
I mean, possible, but I was just waiting for you to bring that one up.
All right,
I was just sitting there at the back of my head. I'm like,
there's
one is gonna remember this one.
I mean,
I
look,
see the rest of the tier list. If that was what the tier list was
So
looking
wait,
like, I'd love to see the rest of it.
Pinoy the Euros, where are y'all at? In this,
I don't know. Something about
that's
relativity
where
or something.
I was gonna argue like, all right, from the beginning, because I saw Maki above Yorozu and I was like, I don't know. And I was gonna argue. I don't know if they would like 1v1. I was just arguing who's stronger physicality, and normally it would be Yorozu because the statistics and all, and the beginning of the fight and everything. Sukuna and hers going relative. In my opinion, by the way, I'm not saying y'all's. Obviously, y'all disagree. I'm saying they was going relative toe-to-toe physicality statistics, and they were probably going all out. There's no general consensus to assume that they weren't, so they probably were. And then I was
But
gonna
he-
change
but
scale
he-
off-
but he
I was
showed
gonna-
why they
wait,
weren't
wait,
able
wait,
to-
I was
I
gonna-
disagree with
wait,
that
hold on,
one.
hold on. I was
Yeah,
gonna-
I
like,
disagree. I think you could argue he probably wasn't
I'm
because he
sorry.
never takes people seriously.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Quite literally calls everyone bugs.
Wait, that's kind of in his character. If he doesn't take them serious, it doesn't matter. That doesn't deny the fact that he's
So,
taking them all.
Wait. If it's within his kit.
Yeah, no,
so
but that
character-
doesn't.
character-
Yeah, sure. He doesn't. He
So,
doesn't. No.
if it's in Sukuna's character that he doesn't take people seriously, that
Yeah,
but that
automatically
doesn't change
spills
the.
when
That doesn't
fight-
change
No,
the.
nah.
That's so
That
cheap.
shit
That
was
doesn't.
hilarious.
Wait. But that doesn't change the fact that he cannot be going all out. If he doesn't
Reverse
take
on my
something
laugh.
serious.
So you think it's more probable for him to be going against his character versus your
He's doing that against Gojo right now. Like, what do you mean?
But he's taking Gojo
You can
seriously.
understand
How
why
is that
Gojo.
comparable?
He's absolutely taking
He's
Gojo
literally
seriously.
taking
There's no
Gojo
way
seriously.
around
No,
it.
Why he's not taking?
that wasn't.
No. Please tell me you're implying that.
Wait. He wasn't. Wait. Okay. What do y'all mean
He
by
wasn't
taking them
what?
serious? Wait, hold on. What do y'all mean by not taking them serious? Because he's laughing in
What?
mid fight.
Like, you
Wait,
have- you
hold
wrong.
up. Wait,
What?
be quiet. I'm a specify. Give me a sec. So what do y'all mean by not taking them serious? Because he's laughing at Gojo mid-fight. He's giving analogies such as wait. He's giving analogies such as in the beginning of the fight, you're a fish waiting on a chopping block, and I'm gonna slice you.
Now here's the thing.
So what do y'all mean by not taking it serious?
Wait,
He's still
can I answer that question?
Okay, you can go first.
My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt, but you realize that even calling him a fish on his cutting board is so much more significant than anybody else, right? Because
Okay,
he literally referred to them as
that's not
ants.
attacking. That's not attacking my point. I said he's still.
It's not?
No, that's not.
Wait, please, because he cut me off halfway through. Does he even know what my argument was? He
said it was
legit didn't even listen to me.
You said it was so much.
responded so fast.
You said it was so
Wait,
much.
am I tripping? He responded so quickly. I didn't even finish.
Go ahead, repeat. Go ahead.
Hold on, Euros. Let me tell you something as a Sukuna supporter. Sukuna laughing the entire time still does not mean that boy was not getting tossed around.
Okay, you're helping now. Now you're just helping my point indirectly.
No, that's not helping your point because they're
wait. He's not taking. Wait, tell me if this makes sense. Wait, no. He's not taking it serious. He's getting tossed around like a fucking fish out of water. No. I wasn't finished. He's not taking it serious because he's laughing and all, and he's still getting tossed around. That helps my point. Because he's still going all around with Gojo.
It's not necessarily him laughing, right? It's just the way that he refers to people, right?
There we go.
And in context.
Okay, exactly. Sukuna was taking Gojo seriously. He was only laughing because he had a plan. That was it.
Even to call. Wait, hold on. You were trying.
Do you think at any point that Sukuna is taking Gojo seriously? Do you think at any point? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, the whole fight.
Well, you just shot down your own point.
No.
Wait, what?
No. Okay, y'all might not be hearing my whole
hell
no. Y'all might not be hearing my.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that answer.
No, y'all might not be hearing. Wait. This goes back. Y'all are not tracking. Y'all must be lost in the sauce. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, this is my point. So. He's going all out and he's taking them serious. And I ask y'all, what are the specifications for taking somebody serious? Usually people in other fictional versions, they laugh and they don't take someone serious. So I ask y'all, what is Sukuna's specifications for not taking somebody serious? He gave an analogy to Gojo about him being a fish on a cutting board.
Okay. That was before the fight.
Wait. You're not. Okay, wait. One at a time.
Why does giving someone an analogy of that sense perceive that you're not taking them
seriously?
seriously?
Yeah, sure. Because
wait. Especially when you call everyone else ants.
Not even that. Why does that just mean that you're not taking him serious?
Oh my god. Okay, I could tell you're not tracking. I literally said, Pinoy just asked me the question, do you think at any of the fight Sukuna was taking Gojo serious? I said yes, the whole fight. And I'm saying, what are the specifications for Sukuna not taking somebody serious? So you're not tracking. You're lost in the sauce right now. Okay, chill out.
He's not going all out. So let me attack your point against your
Go ahead.
So let me attack your general point with the point that you just made with Sukuna laughing.
Go ahead.
Sukuna laughs at everybody when fighting, and he doesn't take it seriously.
Now you help my point. GG. Fucking GG. You have my point. He laughs at everybody. Yet y'all would agree he's trying against Gojo. So him laughing is not a specification for him not trying or looking at a person non-intimately. You're helping my point now.
Euros.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was watching this the entire time. I think you have it mixed up. Nobody presented a point that somebody was laughing.
No,
that means he wasn't trying.
No, oh my,
no. It's kind of like
I presented. No, oh my god. Okay, wait, no, oh my god. I presented it. I know that no one else. I presented it. I presented two explanations. I presented. Wait, no. I presented two explanations. I gave. Hold on. One second. I presented two explanations. One with the analogy of the cutting board, and one with the example of him just laughing at people. Then I asked, what are the specifications of Sukuna not looking at opponents seriously or not trying? Then y'all basically said, Pinoy asked me the question, my fault. Do you think he was trying in the Gojo fight? And I said, of course, yes, at all times. So now we got this question. Sukuna's specifications are undetermined to actually... Hold up, my mom's calling me. I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all can attack that.
Mama! So y'all can attack me.
Okay. So just so I know I'm not crazy.
I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, so just so I know I'm not crazy, he said that Sukuna was taking Gojo seriously, but he said this one of the specifications for Gojo not taking. No, he said two of the specifications for Gojo not taking. Sukuna not taking people seriously is laughing and calling Gojo a fish on the cutting board.
Cheesy. It's kind of like he had a point. Right? I mean, not a point. Like it's like he was trying to defeat a point that wasn't even made.
He backtracks a lot, but the funniest part was definitely... Wait, so at what point do you think Sukuna was taking him seriously? He said, from the very beginning, I died. I'm gonna be honest.
I was like, I don't even think he knows what he's saying.
That shit was funny.
I think he's trying to, like...
Alright, I'm back.
I don't think he's saying that means that Sukuna's not trying. He's saying that can happen and Sukuna can still try. I think that's what Soul is trying to do.
Can I do 30 push-ups? Yes, I can.
It can definitely be an indicator, but I feel like in this fight, that doesn't even really matter.
Okay, yeah, sure. That was my whole point, though. Sukuna just because he sees a opponent, like, for example, the analogy with Gojo, where he's like a fish on a cutting board and all. Just because he sees an example or even, like, provides an analogy of how weak this opponent is that he thinks, and still, because wait, will we all agree before I continue that Sukuna and Gojo are both going all out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was my point from the beginning. He's going all out, but he could testify that these opponents are still weaklings, but he's still going all out.
But Gojo isn't a weakling because they're literally
that's my point. Him testifying something doesn't mean that they're weak to him.
But the Yorozu is weak to him because there was no relativity.
Yeah, currently, sure. And that was my point from the beginning. At the beginning of the fight, they were going relativity to the physicality attributes. It's very simple.
Yeah, if you're trying to say they were going relative while holding back, okay.
Yo, Pins, how much can you bench?
But you do acknowledge they were both holding back. In character,
no, that's
you ain't no Pins in real life, Toji?
No, I was saying they're not holding back. They're both...
Thanks, Toji.
I said they're not holding back. They're both still going there all out in physicality. That's why Yorozu pulled out a Hack's ability to put her in a liquid armor. That's why Sukuna pulled out the adaptation ability so he could adapt. That's why Yorozu pulled out her domain expansion so she could try to win the fight. And Sukuna pulled out Maharaga and just adapt to it.
She can't be going all out in physicals because, like Pino said, if she's getting a boost in stats like speed, stats, jumping, etc., by that logic, things like the faster you move do give an increase in how hard you hit.
And I would agree.
It does not make sense. Hold on, it does not make sense for you to think she is going all out if she isn't capable of going all out in that form because she does not have the amps required given to her.
Yes, all right, and this is where it gets. Yes, I would agree. She's getting. I don't know about speed. I know he specified speed, leaping, jumping, and everything. It has armor protection and everything, right? But still, her having an increase of speed, like at the lowest of the low, for a measurement of amplification, we would assume it would be 0.01 at the lowest.
You could never prove that.
Exactly. That's why it's an assumption. Holy snap!
What did you say? What the fuck?
That's why we would assume it as an assumption. I never said it's actually Bakwis.
You just made a presupposition, and what I said you can never prove that.
I didn't make no
presupposition.
No,
so you're agreeing that you can't.
I made no presupposition. I said we're assuming it at the lowest, because that's what we do for metric and units of measurements for calculations, amplifications, unless there's a direct statement.
Oh my god. Okay. It's gonna blow your mind, right?
I am blowing my mind because you're not. You're dead ass. No, I mean this in a nice way. You're lost in the sauce.
If you make an assumption, make an assumption prior, right? And pre means before. Guess what presupposition means? You're supposing something beforehand. Your statement automatically presupposes.
Hold on. Everyone pause. Real quick. I gotta go. So, all right. I'm going.
Peace out.
I told you.
Peace out.
Goodbye to the legend.
See you, bro.
Hey.
I just want y'all to know I'm his favorite in this whole panel. Y'all can go there.
Probably so. All right. But yeah, Bequeath. Am I pronouncing your name wrong?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just say Bass.
Bass, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah. What I was saying... Wait, are you saying I'm presupposing by assuming that it's a 0.01 at the lowest? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's my presupposition. That's what you're saying?
What did I miss?
Okay, but I didn't presuppose that.
You just said you're assuming
wait,
that
but no. But did I presuppose that to be the case? Because a presupposition
you
is
see that,
relying over something to be
it
true
says
before it's the case.
You said
100% is his favorite.
No. I said under the assumption. I've been specified assuming an assumption. For a presupposition, assuming something can almost never be in a presupposition unless it's a direct assumption. I said it could be anywhere. It says unquantifiable, but at the lowest of the lowest, it would be 0.01.
Look up what a presupposition
I
means.
got you. I'll give you the direct definition. Don't worry.
He was holding back 0.01 of his strength. What did he say?
Oh my god.
The hell did I miss?
A thing.
Euros relative to
You weren't here. I thought you were giving this lunatic a platform for a reason. Oh my god.
I just watched the second episode.
What I tell you about putting these lunatics in the Zenny Clan Curse Spirit Room?
Jesus was one of fucking...
Look. It might be probable right now. I can't hold you.
Shut up, Jesus.
Told you, what the fuck is your problem? Actually, you know what? Don't say anything. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
This is good content. This is good.
Be polite.
Debating and shit. You over here being a hater.
I'm not hating on anything, bro.
Sources, put away. Yeah.
Actually, matter of fact,
I feel like everybody should start harassing Jesus right now.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good line.
Why is an airstrike being sent? Bro, catch it.
So wait, Bass, where you at with Euros?
What the fuck?
That there's no relativity between Sukuna and Eurozone.
Okay, you just want to stay on that point then? Because this presupposition point's not going to
What is Euros trying to find right now?
He's trying to give me the definition of presupposition, but he hasn't given it to me yet.
Do you want me to Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give you your own definition, even though you brought up presupposition. Okay, I got you though.
Yeah. Oh my god, this sounds like yesterday's argument.
But my thing is I don't even know where this is going because how does a couple of blocks kick so relativity?
Presupposition.
They were arguing over here. Fujitora moderate.
The definition. Bass, the definition.
They were arguing over it yesterday about the name.
Bass, the definition for presupposition on Oxford is something that is typically assumed beforehand of a line of an argument or a course of action to be truthful. Are you aware that I did not assume a certain value to be truthful? I said one.
You literally did.
No. Okay, I'll specify this again. I said it's directly unquantifiable. There's no direct verbatim statement or any implications given the variables of saying what quantification is going to be used here. Or at the lowest of the low, it's 0.01 if you want to add on a amplification.
You literally said you were assuming it is 0.01 at the lowest.
Not, wait. Not beforehand of my argument.
What is bro saying?
Oh my god. Wait, okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Here, yeah. I'll give you. Don't worry. I'll give you a lesson on what a presupposition is.
Sir Yappington is going crazy.
So what is this in? So what is this in reference to?
This isn't in reference to nothing but the amplification of your Rose's liquid armor. And basically, so Elos, this is only in reference to your Rose's armor and how much the amplification is. He doesn't want to say because. Wait, Bass, what's the implication?
What do you mean? What's the implication? You made the implication.
No,
you said
not the amplification. No, not the amplification. Oh my God, you're making me mess up. Amplification.
Amplification.
And stats.
Okay, and what's that? Because Pinoy brought up jumping, leap, which is jumping and everything, armor, defensive, and speed. And basically,
she definitely gets a boost in durability because it's shown that her liquid armor is more
durable.
Yeah,
that's fine if it's durability. I don't care about that.
Okay, speed also as well.
Okay, why?
And speed because factors like you literally just said Pinoy brought up your point.
Yes, and I'm saying why is that right? I'm not gonna take his answer. Is Pinoy like some god in your head that he's omniscient and gives all the answers to you? I'm not gonna give that dude the answers.
We quoted the page to you and we showed it to you on
No,
the
okay, Chuan Chi. No, because Pinoy said it. The page literally never. Wait, we can look at the page. It said leaping. And
just go over it.
Rose, you gotta like chill with that, bro.
Go over if it's faster or not. Just let him pull up the panel, bro.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Damn, please pull up the panel.
Yeah, because
I got you, bro. Chill with that pretentious talk, bro. You don't be speaking down on nobody.
Bro, I actually think he's a fucking genius, too. Get this nigga in the Zenny Clan curse room, bro. Like, god damn.
So,
I hate you.
What's up?
I'm dead. And he's showing you the
Oh,
video
y'all
about
put
it.
him in the cursed spirit room. Do not let this nigga out.
I just want to see Gojo.
But her empathy doesn't stop there and exhibit her strength, jumping power, and speed. That should be inconceivable with their small size. Okay, there we go. Now we got the speed, jumping, and what's the other one? Go back.
Speed, jumping, and strength.
Speed, jumping, and strength. Okay, and this goes back to the amplification.
Oh, strength.
How much is it amplifying it by?
Indefinitely.
Okay.
I mean, indefinitely in the sense of not indefinitely, but unquantifiably. We know it's
unquantifiably. Okay, so we agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay, if it's unquantifiably, how do we know this gets her insane statistics now? How do we know it's just not like?
Who said it's an amp? Who said it's an insane? We said it's amp.
No. Okay, but that. Okay, wait, Bash, you're not checking. If it's not an insane statistics of amplification, at the lowest of the low, it would probably be 0.01. Would it not?
That's very unlikely. That's
0.01.
No.
That's not the lowest number you could go.
Well, yeah, 0.0000. Yeah, infinitesimal gapping, sure, but we're not gonna do that because that's so dumb. If y'all want to do that just helps my argument more anyway. Like what?
okay.
Okay, so this goes back.
So are you arguing that it's not substantial, so it wouldn't make a difference?
No, basically.
Okay, sure, I'll get the point. So, what's the problem?
Oh no, they're saying this. Okay, my whole point was literally saying there were relative and physicality statistics alone before this, and now they're saying liquid armor or whatever this liquid armor everything is amplifying.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Go ahead, bud.
How does a couple of
my number one fan.
That would have had me on the move, bro.
Go ahead.
How does a couple of kicks before they like go into their next mode show like an actual relativity?
Because they're reacting, they're dodging, they're parrying each other. Pretty simple.
There was literally like 5 kicks thrown at Max and yours who did not dodge the coolest.
Do you think if two hold on. Wait, Elos, 1 second. Do you think if two swordsmen fight each other and they clash swords and then the other one parries and slices the other one's head off, are they not relative?
This is not.
Let's actually no, let me not use this because I actually compared them before. Never mind.
So wait, do you think they're not relative at that point, even though they clash?
Been waiting to cook. I could tell.
So I gotta rep team Gojo. Fuck, I can't even say his name, but continue.
Okay, that's fine.
Team Gojo.
Alright, so the analogy
Ghetto.
Okay. The analogy that I just gave was like two swordsmen fight, right? They clash. The other one parries. Slices the dude's head open. They're still relative because before they clash with intense power because they're obviously swordsmen and aiming to kill each other. Same goes here.
Okay.
They're parrying, blocking, dodging.
I feel like it depends on how much effort they're both putting.
That's what but Bass, that's what I'm getting. If y'all are not gonna specify that they're
also
go ahead, my fault.
Okay, y'all. Okay, so here's another thing. In terms of like physical like relativity, like even though it's like a different amount of fingers, since we're like using like physical relativity, let's use like 2 characters who are like relative to Sukuna, like 15 and 20 fingers. So 20 fingers we're gonna use Gojo, 15 fingers we're gonna use Yorozu. Yorozu and the ant armor or grasshopper armor, whatever that was, I don't care what it's called, cockroach armor. She hit him as hard as he could, and it like didn't decapitate him or like remove like any type of like limbs or anything.
Yeah, that was after the adaptation process.
But hold on.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
But hold on.
Himself does not adapt. He uses the wheel to adapt for Maharaga.
Yeah, and the wheel was on top of his head.
Exactly. But wait.
Yeah, he uses the wheel to adapt to Maharaga. The adaptation information is inside the wheel. He himself is not becoming immune to anything.
I didn't say he was becoming immune. He's adapting to it as well. We see instances of this in
Bro
the
takes
Gojo
the
fight.
ice of a brick and not
Y'all
with
neighbors don't
Kenjaku
get
and
mad at
then
no
his
yelling.
daughter got Garrett.
Like, my thing is, the whole thing you're arguing is disproved in 230, where Gojo literally says, you just made Megami adapt to the information. His soul is not immune to my unlimited void. If I do unlimited void again, I'll one-time Maharaga and kill you.
He says, I thought you had family over. Why are you screaming?
Because they're outside of my room and told you, shut the fuck.
Okay, Euros. Euros, back to what I was saying. Okay, Yorozu punches Sukuna, it makes him bleed a little bit. Gojo punches Sukuna, who is relative physically to Sukuna, and it punches through his chest. What's the difference?
Yeah, Sukuna was in a paralytic stage. He was paralyzed.
No. He wasn't paralyzed.
He was. It literally says the domain hit.
In 229
he was. What about in 228?
Say it again.
We can go yours. We can go pull up the manga. It doesn't hit him until after he gets punched.
Yeah, go ahead. Pull up the panel, sure. I don't know which one you're referencing. Somebody said there's another.
The one where like Sukuna misses like
no. Yeah, there we go. Go to the Gojo.
1 second.
But that's the thing, in the last chapter of 228, when they do the tiny domain, when he come out in 229, Sukuna was never hit by unlimited void. Like, he still got donutted.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
so it happened
here,
twice.
he didn't get affected by it.
Go up.
It happened twice too.
Go up.
That's insane.
Okay,
Go
up.
No, go up to the text.
The one that you're looking for is at the last part. Like, he doesn't get hit by unlimited void in the first one
at all.
You know, I'm
hold on. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me look.
Oh my god, boys! I gotta go eat real quick. I might hop back on.
I'm talking. I don't know about y'all, but I'm talking about
bro. Let me.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm talking about the next chapter,
bro. I'm drinking a smoothie, bro. I feel you, bro. I just ate.
Who that? Kamo over who, nigga?
Come over.
Wait, come over who?
Huh?
Wait.
Somebody just tagged Queenie said Noritoshi Kamo. Greater than sign. Over who, nigga?
Kamo might slap up Megami.
Kenjaku is tired of. Oh hell, never mind. No, she just be Queenie. Ignore that. She just be.
No, I can agree with that. He could slap up Megami.
Yeah, Kamo could very much slap up Megami with a piercing blood and take his head off before he can react. That's
absolutely.
To say.
Actually, I might have to
Wait, before Euros left.
Wait, why is Kamo not above?
Why is Kamo not above who now?
Whoa.
Somebody said told he's less than everybody. Wait a minute.
Hold on, because not